Parenting is a journey filled with incredible joys and inevitable challenges. It is a role that shapes not only a child's life, but also the future of our world. Effective parenting is not about perfection. It's about providing children with the tools they need to thrive. It is about nurturing their hearts, minds, and spirits to help them grow into confident, resilient, and compassionate individuals. One of the most important gifts we can give our children is the gift of effective communication. This means truly listening to our children, understanding their perspectives, and validating their feelings. When children feel heard and understood, they are more likely to cooperate and less likely to act out. It also means being clear and consistent in our communication with them, setting appropriate limits, and following through with consequences. Another crucial aspect of effective parenting is fostering a strong emotional connection with our children. This can be achieved through spending quality time together, engaging in activities they enjoy, and showing genuine interest in their lives. Building a strong emotional bond helps children feel safe, secure, and loved, which is essential for their overall well-being. Remember, every child is unique and will respond to different approaches. What works for one child may not work for another. That's why it's so important to be flexible, adaptable, and willing to adjust our parenting style as our children grow and change. The journey of parenthood is an ongoing learning experience, and by embracing the challenges and celebrating the triumphs, we can help our children reach their full potential and lead fulfilling lives. Effective communication is the cornerstone of a healthy parent-child relationship. It forms the foundation upon which trust, respect, and understanding are built. When we communicate effectively with our children, we create an environment where they feel safe to express themselves, share their thoughts and feelings, and seek our guidance. One of the most important aspects of effective communication is active listening. This means giving our children our undivided attention when they are speaking to us, putting aside distractions and truly focusing on what they have to say. We need to listen not only to their words, but also to the emotions behind them, trying to understand their perspective even if we don't agree with it. Another key element of effective communication is using I statements. Instead of blaming or accusing our children, which can make them defensive, we can express our own feelings and needs. For example, instead of saying, "You're always making a mess," we could say, "I feel frustrated when the house is messy." This helps children understand the impact of their actions without feeling attacked. It's also essential to be mindful of our tone of voice and body language. Children are incredibly perceptive and can pick up on our nonverbal cues. If we are feeling stressed or impatient, it will show in our tone and body language, which can escalate the situation. Taking a moment to calm down and collect ourselves before speaking to our children can make a world of difference. Remember, communication is a two-way street. It's not just about talking to our children, but also about listening to them, respecting their opinions, and creating a safe space for open and honest dialogue. By fostering effective communication from a young age, we equip our children with essential life skills that will serve them well in all areas of their lives. Setting limits is an essential part of parenting. Children need boundaries to feel safe, secure, and understood. Limits provide them with a sense of structure and predictability, helping them navigate the world around them with confidence. However, setting limits should not be about control or punishment. Instead, it should be about guiding our children towards making positive choices and developing self-discipline. When setting limits, it's crucial to be clear and consistent. Children thrive on routine and predictability. If the rules are constantly changing or not enforced consistently, it can lead to confusion, frustration, and power struggles. Explain the rules clearly, using age-appropriate language, and make sure your children understand the consequences of breaking them. It's also important to involve our children in the process of setting limits whenever possible. This helps them feel heard and respected, and it encourages them to take ownership of their actions. For example, if you're trying to establish a bedtime routine, involve your child in choosing a bedtime story or deciding on a calming activity to do before bed. When our children do push boundaries, and they inevitably will, it's important to respond with empathy and understanding. Remember that their behavior is not a personal attack on us, but rather a reflection of their developmental stage and emotional needs. Instead of resorting to anger or punishment, try to understand the underlying reason for their behavior. Remember, setting limits is not about being a mean parent. It's about providing our children with the structure and guidance they need to make positive choices and develop into responsible and respectful individuals. By setting limits with love and understanding, we create a safe and nurturing environment where our children can thrive. Positive reinforcement is a powerful tool that can have a profound impact on a child's behavior and overall development. It is a method that, when used consistently and thoughtfully, can shape a child's actions and attitudes in a positive direction. It is based on the principle that children are more likely to repeat behaviors that are rewarded and less likely to repeat behaviors that are ignored or punished. This fundamental concept is rooted in behavioral psychology and has been proven effective through numerous studies and real-life applications. When we focus on praising and rewarding our children for their positive behaviors, we create a positive and encouraging environment that fosters their self-esteem and motivates them to make good choices. This environment not only benefits the child, but also strengthens the parent-child relationship, creating a foundation of trust and mutual respect. One of the most effective ways to use positive reinforcement is to catch our children doing something good. This means being attentive and observant, ready to acknowledge their positive actions as they happen. Instead of only noticing and commenting on their negative behaviors, we should make a conscious effort to acknowledge and praise their positive actions, no matter how small they may seem. This shift in focus can have a significant impact on a child's self-perception and behavior. For example, we can say, "Thank you for putting your dishes in the sink," or "I really appreciate you helping your brother with his toys." These simple statements of gratitude can reinforce the behavior and make the child feel valued and appreciated. When praising our children, it's important to be specific and genuine. General praise can sometimes feel insincere or unhelpful, whereas specific praise provides clear feedback and encouragement. Instead of saying "good job," we can say, "You did a great job cleaning up your room." This not only acknowledges the effort, but also highlights the specific action that is being praised. "I'm really proud of you for putting everything away." Such statements help children understand the value of their actions and feel a sense of pride in their accomplishments. Specific praise helps children understand exactly what they did well and encourages them to repeat the behavior. It provides a clear roadmap for what is expected and appreciated. Another way to use positive reinforcement is to create a reward system for desired behaviors. This system can be tailored to fit the unique needs and preferences of each child. This could involve using a sticker chart, a point system, or simply offering small rewards for completing tasks or exhibiting positive behaviors. The key is to make the rewards meaningful and attainable. For example, we could create a sticker chart for completing chores, with a special reward, such as a trip to the park or a movie night, once the child earns a certain number of stickers. This not only motivates the child, but also makes the process fun and engaging. Remember, positive reinforcement is not about bribing our children or giving them everything they want. It's about recognizing and rewarding their efforts in a way that encourages continued positive behavior. It's about creating a positive and encouraging environment where they feel motivated to make good choices and are recognized and appreciated for their efforts. This approach helps children internalize positive behaviors and develop intrinsic motivation. By focusing on the positive, we can help our children develop a sense of accomplishment, build their self-esteem, and encourage them to reach their full potential. This holistic approach to parenting not only benefits the child, but also contributes to a harmonious and supportive family dynamic.